Draper family band. Brandon, how old were you the first time you were out here?
9 years old. I was 9 years old the first time I played on the stage at the festival with Dad's band. Yeah.
Wow. And so, Paul, you were 19 at the time?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. You betcha. Well, they've been doing it ever since, and Brandon brings a whole new level. He just fascinates the heck out of me. Well, the municipal band couldn't play tonight, so we got the next closest thing in numbers. So give it up right now. Be happy and listen to the Draper family band.
my very best friends from Kansas City. That's Marcus Lewis on the trombone. Marcus Lewis. You may have seen Marcus Lewis on stages with people like Bruno Mars, Prince, Janelle Monáe. I really hope you don't have to Google search who those people are. So Marcus Lewis is in Kansas City. He's here with his band this weekend, the Marcus Lewis Band, with some of these cats as well. On the tenor saxophone, Rich Wheeler. Give it up for Rich Wheeler. Back on percussion, that's Paulo Zambrano and Josh Connor. On the bass, my good friend DeAndre Manning. When DeAndre and I were little kids, he and I were both in Kansas All-State together. Believe it or not, we were both playing drums. We were both playing drums back then. And now we're doing this. On the keys, Eddie Moore. Give it up for Eddie Moore on the keys. Back on the drums, the one and only Zach B. Morrow. That's my father, Paul Draper, Kansas Music Hall of Fame inductee on the Hammond B3 organ. Give it up for Paul. My name's Brandon. Here we go. So this is the Smoky Hill River Festival, and this is one of my favorite songs that my dad ever wrote. It's called The River, and I think the last 3 or 4 times that we have played on this stage together for, I think, Festival Jam, we played this song. But we got a different version of it. We have a fast version that you can find online. Any of the music you want to hear, some of that you hear tonight, you Google search Paul Draper Band. That's the first record. The Draper Family Band record is being finished right now, but you can hear some of these tunes. So this is called The River, featuring my dad on the organ.
Check, 1, 2. I'm going down to the river. Now
is a funk band. And I grew up playing with my dad in the studio, so the home that I grew up in always had a recording studio and a practice studio space. So as a kid, a career in music was always something that was very possible. So I didn't understand it when my friends' houses had rooms full of Legos. It was like, where's your studio? I never got Legos for birthdays. I got cymbals and guitars and all that. So Dad and I used to play in the basement where the studio was, and he would call it jamming. So I just assumed everybody knew what it meant to jam together. Again, that wasn't for everyone. It's a music thing. Well, funk music and jazz music and playing with your best friends like these cats up here, it's all about just jamming and getting all those grooves to fit right together. And then once it's together, it's like a boat. We're just going to hang out and float on. So this next song might go a little bit long as well. This is called That Cat, and I wrote it in high school. I wrote this over 20 years ago. It was actually played on this stage at Festival Jam in 1998, I believe. So this is called That Cat, and it's about a cat that I found in a field and brought home. His name was Moritz. That was what he called him. So anyway, this is about that cat. It has some Heathcliff references. If there's any OGs, 80s kids, listen to Heath. Okay, shut up, Brandon. Cat transforms in the daylight. That cat tried to do everything right. That cat seems every place at one time. That cat, oh, if I give him mine, just a piece of my mind all the time. And all we hear, that he's the cat of the year. That cat bites if he bites sometimes. That cat, the scratcher posted to give him mine. And all we hear, that he's the cat of the year. transforms in the daylight. Cat seems to do everything right. That cat seems to be every place at one time. That cat goes goodbye, just a piece of my mind all the time. And all we hear that he's the cat of the year.
This one goes out to all the servicemen that have been away from home. I wrote this about coming home. I'm a Vietnam vet, and that's where this comes from. It's called I'm Coming Home. You gonna start this?
I got you. Getting a little funky here.
I'm coming home. I'm on my way. I'm gonna be there any day. I'm coming home. I'm on my way. I've been gone way too long from my baby. She's all alone. I've been gone way too long. From my baby. From my baby, she's all alone.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. I think this may be the coolest temperature of any river festival I have ever been to, right? And you got that cool breeze. So you start telling the person next to you, how you doing, cool breeze? All right, this is our last song. This is a song Dad wrote. He's going to tell you a little bit about it. I can't thank the organizers of this event and Salina Arts and Humanities for doing this. If this festival hadn't been happening when I grew up, I would not have had an annual reason to always want to come and get better and listen to artists. And the inspiration of this festival alone hopefully has spurred more artists like myself. So let's give it up for Salina Arts and Humanities. Thanks so much to everyone.
Yeah, I started a little differently.
Once again, you can find all this music if you Google search Paul Draper Band. And then I have a bunch of records in just about every genre, from like beat mixtapes to meditation music to jazz music. Just Google search Brandon Draper and everything will come up. So if you want to hear some more Draper music, and then be on the lookout for a release in the next year.
So this song is called When I Die, and I toured with a minister that played blues guitar, and he had a song called Party Going On, and what it was about was at the Last Supper there was going to be a party and there was going to be food and everything, and as I listened to him play it and played along with him, I got this thought that if there was going to be a party there had to be a band, right? And so I decided that I would write this song about me auditioning for the keyboard slot in the band, and as God would have it, he turned it around so that it was about him and not me. And anyway, it goes like this. When I die, take me down to the funeral parlor. Dress me in the shirt with the white collar. Lay me down in the pine box. Play me the blues, nice and hot.
As they say in the vernacular, I think these guys just killed it. Woo! Paul, I want to know, I know this is a family band. I mean, how many of these are your children? All of them. That a boy. Yeah. I'll tell you what, was that not? That's, boy. Let's hear one more time for the Draper family band. Brandon, that was just pretty sweet. Yeah. Oh, Marcus, you guys, thanks for coming up and blowing out. That's awesome. Well, we'll be back in just a moment with Sundub, and then we'll be ready for Cowboy Mouth. So it's going to be a fun evening right here at the River Festival. Sure glad you guys are here.